Very good morning, students. Myself, BK Singh, your chemistry teacher from Oriental Public School, Kisarganj. Students, today we will discuss the effect of change of pressure from chapter 1, that is matter in our surrounding. So, in this chapter, student, we are going to discuss that we have learned that the three states of matter differ with respect to interparticle spaces as well as interparticle forces. We have also discussed the effect of temperature in bringing about the change in state. Students, in addition to temperature, there is another tool also which can change the physical state of a substance, and that is pressure. So actually students, the increase in pressure also bring the particles of a substance closer. As a result, the interparticle spaces decreases. At the same time, the interparticle or intermolecular forces increases, and this lead to change in the physical state. And in order to illustrate the effect of pressure, we can take one cylinder and which must be attached by a piston, and when pressure will be applied by a piston in the cylinder inside which gas is there, so we can by applying pressure, so it the volume of the gas can be lowered, it can be decreased. At the same time, because it occupy a large space, large volume, at the same time interparticle space is very large, so under pressure it can be compressed, and when it will compress, the interparticle spaces become less, and interparticle force also become very strong. As a result, the gaseous state may change to the liquid state, and under very high pressure there is a further decrease in volume, and the interparticle forces become so strong that the liquid state may change to the solid state. And there is a very good example that gas can be compressed into liquid state at your home also, student. You might have definitely seen the gas cylinder. Inside gas cylinder there is petroleum gas. So petroleum gas, actually it is gas, but when it is compressed a lot, it gets compressed into liquid and changes its state from gas to liquid, and this is the reason its name is liquefied petroleum gas, student. So it is in short we used to say LPG. So uh, from this you have understood that gas can be compressed a lot and it can be converted into liquid, and further on a strong pressure it can become pressurized into solid. Now student will discuss the interconversion of three states of matter. Students, you know कि on heating solid can be converted into liquid, and on further heating liquid can be converted into gas. So conversion of solid into liquid is known as fusion, whereas the conversion of liquid into gas is known as vaporization. And its reverse, student, that is when the temperature will be decreased of a gas, it will condensed into liquid, and this process is known as condensation. And on further cooling the temperature of liquid, it can be converted into solid, and this process is known as freezing or solidification. And one more way of converting solid into gas and gas into solid is there, that is, student, solid also can be converted directly into gaseous state without passing through liquid state, and this process is known as sublimation. And another, that is also gas can be converted into solid state without passing through liquid state, this process is also said as sublimation. So both the process can be said as sublimation. And student, after this we'll discuss evaporation. So first, what is evaporation? The change of a liquid into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Students, during the study of change of state, we have seen that a liquid changes to gaseous state either by increasing the temperature or by decreasing the pressure. So you might have come across definitely in your life that sometime it, that is change of liquid into gaseous, takes place without very low temperature, especially during winter season or in in winter season you might have observed that when we used to take bath, at that time you might have observed that vapors from our body are coming out. If you have observed, so what is happening in this case? In this case, our body temperature does not rises to 100 degrees Celsius. Because of it evaporates. But the conversion of water into gaseous takes place below its boiling point, that is below its below 100 degrees Celsius, at 37 degrees Celsius only. So here, or also you might have seen when we used to spread our wet cloth in the string, at that time also some vapors are coming out. So this is also the example of evaporation. Or also we can say that if you can do the one experiment at home also, by taking one tumbler, and in that tumbler you take some amount of water and keep it for few days, and after few days, like 7 or 8 days, you will observe it, and after few days if you'll observe, you'll find definitely its level has gone down. So why it is? Actually some of the water has evaporated, that means below its temperature it has converted into gas, and this is actually, student, evaporation. We can explain this one in this way, that in a liquid the particles or molecules experience mutual forces of attraction. However, these are not stationary and have some kinetic energy at all temperatures. The particles of a liquid are also colliding with one another and exchanging energy during collision. And above the liquid surface, atmosphere or air is present, which is a mixture of several gases. The particles of the liquid present on the surface have a tendency to come out from the surface so that they may acquire more freedom to move and become part of the atmosphere. This is known as randomness. And to overcome the interparticle force of attraction, they need some energy which they take up from the rest of the particles or molecules of the liquid. As a result, their temperature gets lowered and cooling is caused. So, we say that evaporation causes cooling effect. For this one, we can take some example also. When a liquid evaporates, the particles of the liquid absorb heat from the surrounding and evaporate, so the surrounding becomes cold. Example, we can take first example, like people sprinkle water on the roof or open ground, because during evaporation water absorb heat makes the hot surface cool. During summer we wear uh, we wear cotton cloth, that is another example. So in we wear cotton cloth, why? Because cotton cloth absorb the sweat from our body, and when this sweat evaporate from the cotton cloth, we feel very cool, because it evaporates. When during evaporation it absorb the temperature of our its surrounding area of the cotton cloth, and cotton cloth become cool, hence our body also becomes cool. And also we feel cool under a fan. Why it happens like that? See, actually under fan the rate of evaporation increases, and due to more increase in the rate of evaporation, the it absorb the heat from its surrounding very quickly. That means if from our body, if the any liquid or sweat is evaporating, so it's make our body temperature get lower and we feel relief. And our desert cooler is quite effective in summer. In fact, hot and dry air passes through the wet pad of wood savings, and water present evaporate, and the process the temperature inside the cooler gets lowered. That is why the air escaping from it is very cool. The fan inside the desert cooler further speeds up the process of evaporation of water. And you might have seen that in remote villages, people still do not have any access to electricity. In summer, they generally keep drinking water either in the earthen pots or in the earthen pitcher. So why? Actually, it becomes sufficiently cool within a few hours. Actually, there are fine holes in the earthen walls. Water escapes from these holes as vapors. Since energy is needed to bringing about change in the state from liquid to vapor, and it is supplied by the water present on the pot or pitcher, and its temperature slowly gets lower and it's become cool. Now students will discuss the factors affecting evaporation. The rate of evaporation depend on surface area, temperature, humidity, wind speed and nature of matter. So these are the four factors which affects the uh, rate of evaporation. The first, student, increase in surface area increases the rate of evaporation. If it surface area will decrease, the rate of evaporation will also decrease. Second, increase in temperature increases the rate of evaporation. That means if temperature will become decrease or it will be lowered, the rate of evaporation will also decrease. And next is increase in humidity decrease the rate of evaporation. That means if there is more humidity, the rate of evaporation will be less. And student, next is increase in wind speed increase the rate of evaporation. If the wind speed is less, so in that case the rate of evaporation will be low. And next is nature of matter, student. So there are different type of substances like alcohol, petrol, their boiling point is very less, whereas water, its boiling point is more. So in case of petrol and diesel, it will evaporate easily, and water or those substances whose boiling point is more, they will evaporate late. Now student will discuss the fourth state of matter and fifth state of matter. And fourth state of matter is plasma. Student, what is plasma? So we can define it, the mixture of highly energetic electron and ions is known as plasma, and it is responsible for the glow or shine inside tube lights. And after this, student, the fifth state of matter is Bose-Einstein condensate. Actually, student, Bose-Einstein condensate, it was the main work for the discovery of the fifth state of matter was done by Indian physicist, there is Satyendranath Bose, and well-known scientist Albert Einstein. But this was actually shown to exist when three American scientists, Eric A. Kernel, Wolfgang Kateri, and Carl E. Wieman, in the year 2001 cooled certain gases of extremely low density to very low temperature, that is 0 Kelvin, and it is known as super low temperature. The particles which constitute this state of matter are often called Bose-Einstein condensate and also as bosons. So these have very low energy and behaves like ice in the sense that these are as slippery as ice. So all the three scientists were awarded Nobel Prize for this their achievement. Okay, students, thank you for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe.